Hello, students. Welcome to College English 2 and to the start of a new semester. My name is Professor Sarah Bunch, and I will be your teacher for this semester. In this video, I will introduce myself, and I will also introduce this class to you and give you some important information that will help you understand what we're going to do in this class this semester. So, let's begin. First, let me introduce myself to you. Let me tell you where I'm from. Can you guess? I'm from America. Specifically, I'm from New York in the USA. But you can see that I have also lived in other places like Indiana, Kentucky, Florida, and Pennsylvania. Next, I'd like to tell you where I have lived. Of course, you know I have lived in the USA and that I live in Korea now, but I have also lived in China. I have lived and taught English in America, China, and Korea. Another important part of any self-introduction is talking about hobbies. So let me tell you a few of my favorite hobbies. Here we see a picture of my husband and I in London. And my biggest hobby is travel. I love to travel and visit other places and hope to see as much of the world as I can. Do you like to travel too? If I'm not traveling and I am just at home, I love to read. This is my bookshelf. I love reading at the end of the day or bringing a book with me somewhere and enjoying a good story. Next, we see a picture of my plants, and that's my next hobby. I love to grow and take care of plants. These are all fun hobbies for me, but my most important passion is that I love to teach and I love to help my students. You know that learning English is hard and it is not easier online. But I am here to help you, and remember, we have to do this together. I am excited to have you in my class this semester and look forward to helping you succeed. Let's move on to the course introduction. Now that you've learned a little bit about me, it's time to introduce this course. Please pay close attention because we're going to learn some important information about this class. If you have any questions while you watch, you can ask me in our Zoom session or you can ask me in an e-class message. Let's learn a little bit about this class. First, let's talk about the goals for this class and the goals for this semester. We will talk about 3 of the main goals for this class. The first goal and the most important goal is competency. So competency means that you are going to learn to improve your communication skills. You are going to grow your independence and your confidence with using English. And you're going to increase your self-expression and creativity. This means that you are going to learn how to use English to talk about your thoughts and your feelings and experiences. You will learn how to become more competent with English through this class. Goal number 2. In this class, you will learn to succeed through real-world tasks. Let's talk about what that means. You are going to improve your English and improve your competency through meaningful, real-world tasks. This means we're going to learn how to do things and develop skills that you will use in the real world. Let's look at some examples of what these tasks will be like. These will include things like introducing yourself, sharing opinions, role-playing and having conversations with your classmates, discussing and debating ideas, conducting a survey, and making a marketing plan. The tasks we will do throughout this class will help you in the real world and will help you to feel more confident using English in many situations. Next, let's talk about our last goal, goal number 3, meaningful self-expression. Through this class, you are going to learn to engage with or use the English language in a meaningful and personal way. You will gain a deeper understanding of local and global cultures, and you will develop the confidence and the skills that you'll need to express yourself or share your ideas and your thoughts in a powerful and proficient way in English. So through this class, you are going to become more confident and better express yourself in English. So let's go. Let's talk about the next important part of this class. This class is going to be a blended learning class. Usually we would have 3 classes per week in the classroom. We still will have 3 classes per week, but you're going to have 2 of those classes as online lectures like this one. The online lectures will be 25 minutes long, and each week you will complete a video comprehension check in the exam section on eClass. We'll talk more about that soon. You will also complete activities in an online workbook called MyELT. This is connected to your textbook, right? Your Action English 2 textbook, which looks like this. And this will be ready by week 2. And I'll tell you how to make your account and sign up for that. So that'll be coming next week. So we will have 2 online lectures and 1 offline or Zoom lecture. The offline or Zoom class will focus on communicative tasks, cooperative work, social interaction, and feedback from peers and your professor or from me. So in the offline class, it's going to be very focused on working together and practicing what we learn in the online lectures. Please watch the videos before the Zoom session or before the offline class. Each week, the offline class will have to do with the videos for that week. So make sure you watch the videos before class. This is week 1, so it's okay, but make sure in the future to watch videos before the Zoom session. Next, let's talk about who are the teachers in the online lectures. You will not see me in every video. The online lectures this semester were made by a team of English and Korean teachers here at Kyungnam University. So you will see videos each week from this team. And here we see Professor Stephanie in video 1. But I am your professor, don't get confused. You're just going to be seeing videos that were made professionally by different members of our English department. All right, that's a little bit about the class. Now let's talk about grading. So here is the breakdown of the grading criteria for this class. 50% of your grade is communicative task assessments. 10% of your grade is online comprehension quizzes. 10% is homework. 10% is participation and attitude. And 20% is attendance, equaling 100% of your grade. So we will talk about each of these 5 sections in more detail, don't worry. Another important thing that you may be excited about is that this class uses absolute grading. So there is no curved grading like you have in your other classes. Let's begin by talking about communicative task assessments. What are they, and what does that mean? Okay, let's answer this question. What are communicative assessments? What does that even mean? A communicative assessment is an assignment or a small task. We are going to have 5 small communicative assessments throughout the semester, and they will each be worth 10%. Something else you might be excited about is there is no big midterm or final exam in this class. Woo! So you're just going to do some small tasks throughout the semester and homework and things like that to add up to your total grade. This class is all about learning to use English in a more comfortable, confident way. And the assessments are going to be you showing that you can do that. So let's look at some examples of what those communicative assessments could be. They will be small tasks to show your communication or English speaking skills, like role plays, conversations, debates, small presentations, and partner and group projects. So these tasks will be done with your classmates, and you will work on your English communication together. Okay, now that we have learned a little about what a communicative task is, let's talk about these online comprehension quizzes worth 10% of your grade. These are short quizzes in the exam section on eClass. You will have one of these each week. These quizzes have questions about the videos you watched for the week. So you will watch your 2 online lecture videos, and then one of the assignments will be to take this quiz, and it will be questions that are from what you learned in the video. So it will be a chance for me to know that you watched the video and you learned the important points from the video. So make sure you listen carefully and watch the videos closely so you can do well on your quizzes. Okay, next let's talk about homework. Homework is also 10% of your grade. Your homework will include things like interactive workbook practice. Remember, I mentioned that there will be an online workbook that you will use and will learn more about in week 2. Worksheets, discussion posts, and small homework assignments to help you prepare for your communicative tasks. So we are going to go paperless this semester. No paper. So even when we go back to class, we will do assignments on the phone or on your computer and bring those to class so we can be safe, and also it is so good for the environment. So 10% of your grade will be this kind of homework. Next, let's talk about participation and attitude. This is the next 10% of your grade. Let's talk about what this means. What is participation And what do I mean when I say attitude? The first and most important part of participation is answering questions in class and on Zoom. So I know that on Zoom, many of you will not turn on your camera, and that is okay. I do not mind. But if I ask you a question, you should try to answer. This is part of your participation. If we have one class and I do not hear you asking or answering questions or working with your classmates, then you will lose participation points. So if I ask a question like, "How are you today?" please answer the question, right? If your camera is on or if we are in class, you can raise your hand. And if we're on Zoom, you can just say your answer or say, "Teacher, I'd like to answer." So this is a very important part of participation. The next important part of participation is asking questions when you're confused. Please do not ever worry about asking me questions. You can ask me questions in class. You can ask me questions on eClass. You can always type me a message. You should never be afraid to ask a question. It is better to ask and to know than to be confused and maybe make a mistake that will hurt your grade. So please ask questions when you're confused. Now let's talk a little bit about attitude. This is how you are in class. An important part of attitude is being kind and helpful to your classmates. So if your classmate makes a mistake, be kind and helpful instead of doing something maybe unkind. Another important part of attitude is trying. And that leads into this point. I want you to work on being better, not perfect. Mistakes are okay, and they are very important. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay that you do not use perfect grammar or perfect anything. I want to see you try and try to be better. Don't worry about being perfect. If I see that you are really trying, you really try on your homework, you really try in class, then I am sure you will get a very good participation and attitude grade. Okay, next let's talk about attendance. Every class at Kyungnam has the same attendance policy. Attendance is 20% of your grade. Let's talk about some simple attendance rules just to refresh your memory and let you know exactly what the rules are for attendance. If you are absent one time, it is minus 1% from your attendance score. So what does it mean to be absent? Absent means that you did not watch the video, or you did not come to class, or did not come to the Zoom session. If you miss class or do not watch a video, that is minus 1% per class in attendance. So what if you're not absent, but you are late or tardy? If you are late or tardy 3 times, that counts as 1 absence. Please come to class on time and show up to Zoom on time so you don't have to worry about this. Finally, if you get 16 absences, which means you did not watch 16 videos or did not come to 16 classes total, that means you will automatically fail the class. Even if you did amazing assignments and did great on everything, If you fail attendance, you fail the class. This should be an easy 20% for you. Please come to class, watch the videos, and be on time, and you will definitely get that 20%. And of course, let me know if you have any questions about grading or assignments or anything like that, okay? Now that we have learned about this course, let's talk about what's happening right now in the world and at our university. Of course, these are strange COVID-19 times, and we probably are feeling a little bit like this guy right now, right? So as you know, we are going to be online for week 1. So you'll come to a Zoom session and we'll have our class on Zoom. Some of you have expressed concern or worry about Zoom, and I want to make you feel better and tell you don't worry about Zoom security. The company Zoom has done things to make Zoom safer. Also, our class meetings are private and you will need a password to go to the meeting, so they will be very, very safe. So don't worry about that. When we do go back to the classroom, we will do everything we can to stay safe. We will be socially distanced, we will wear masks, we will not pass papers to each other, and we will do everything possible to stay safe and healthy during these strange times. So please don't worry. We will succeed and we will get through this together. All right, what now? Let's go ahead and talk about your first assignment for this class. Don't worry, I can already hear some of you out there going, ugh, but don't worry, this first assignment will be a fun one. So we're going to do something called memotions. So you're going to make a meme to describe how you feel about the semester starting. You can make your meme about COVID, you can make it about classes, you can make it about how you feel in your life right now. You can make a meme about anything you're feeling right now, as long as it is appropriate for class. And you're going to post your meme in the discussion section on eClass. So let's go ahead and look at some examples of what you could do for this assignment. So here are some that students have done. So here we see a meme, students reaching for the university and coronavirus coming and taking them back. So here, this is a funny meme showing how students are feeling. And here is one, I can't meet my friend, so I meet a new friend. Of course, we are all at home, maybe eating a little too much. So this is your assignment. Please make a meme describing how you're feeling about this time in the world and the semester beginning, and submit it to the discussion. I am very excited to see what you come up with, and you will see in the discussion section a link to where you can go, what website you can go to make a meme. So please check eClass for details and that link. Okay, everyone, that is it for my self-introduction and the course introduction, and for a little bit of information about your first fun assignment. I really hope we can meet face-to-face soon. Until then, I'll see you on Zoom. I can't wait to meet you, and remember, I can't say it enough times. If you have any questions or any worries, you can message me anytime. Please message me on eClass. Do not send me an email. Just send me a message on eClass with your name, student number, and what class you're in, and I will respond to you as soon as possible. Okay, everyone, I will see you in Zoom soon. Bye-bye.